What's up? What's up, everyone? MCZX here, Smart Kingdom. Guess what? Clash of Champions was a couple days ago, Sunday. Time to review it. Time to go over everything match by match. Although it is the pre-show match because I did not see it. Unfortunately, I was just told Mojo squashed Zach. Mojo's got a whole new attitude, killer instinct. I missed that match, but I rewatched everything. We're good to go. Let's talk about the show. So, United States Championship match, which was Corbin, Rude, and Dolph Ziggler. Damn. I was not expecting that match to be so good, guys. I really thought that match was going to be a stinker. I felt like, Corbin's going to win. That's good. That's it. No. It really was the best match to start the show. At first, I thought this match was going to be like after the tag match. I really thought the tag match was going to start the show, but cool. With them starting the show with this, great start. One hell of a match, though. Hell of a match by all three men. They definitely surpassed my expectations. It was fast-paced at first. Then Corbin got a hold of everyone. It got real slow. Then it picked up again. There was a Tower of Doom spot, like there always is in these triple threat matches. I don't know why they do that in Fatal 4-Ways and triple threats. It's always one of those Tower of Doom spots, either the Superplex one or the one where everyone just collapsed. The teasing of Bobby winning this was golden because I think Boston really wanted Bobby Roode to walk out with that belt. But the finish of this match, wonderful. Dolph Ziggler comes behind Baron Corbin in the middle of end of days, hits Corbin with a zigzag, and Corbin hits Rude with end of days, laying him out. And Ziggler pins Corbin 1, 2, 3. Ziggler is the new United States champion, but I don't know if that's going to be for a while. And the reason I say that is because on the WWE Roundup, which will be this Thursday at 7 Central, we're going to discuss why it may be short-lived. It might be. But hell of a start. Backstage, Shane and Brian discuss how two refs are going to work. Shane was like, maybe you can be outside and I can be inside. And Brian's like, no, we should talk about this privately. Yeah, let's talk about it privately. And Shane's like, okay, fine. Bunch of chaos coming forward soon. So, next, SmackDown Live Tag Team title match. Usos versus what I'm calling Aiden English and Rusev Day, the New Day in Gable and Benjamin. Can I point out how legit Rusev looks? Like, it baffles me why he's not a man. He looks in the ring, looks like he can legit kick your ass. And then choke you out with that camel clutch. You see how big he is, dude? He's freaking huge. It baffles me why Rusev is not a main eventer. I think they really dropped the ball when it didn't let Rusev go over on John Cena at that WrestleMania. He should have, because he's a monster. And I like the Rusev Day gimmick. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I might buy a shirt. But I think he would be so much. They could see him as a WWE champion. I can see him as a Universal champion. These second tier belts, he needs to be at the main thing, the main gold, bro. Like, I really believe in Rusev, and I hope eventually they catch on because he's hella entertaining and he can wrestle, and on top of that, he looks like he can kill you. And I think that is what you would want. He looks like a badass. He does. So, to me, Rusev should definitely be in the main event picture. It's got to be. He could be a babyface. He could be a heel. He does media well. He's a good wrestler, man. Really good wrestler. I hope in time he eventually gets his shot. But Rusev Day is super over in Boston, as it is with me. I love it. I love Rusev Day. And we finally got to get the 12 Days of Rusev, the full version, before the match started. I do not write down everything, clearly, because I was just like, I love it. They got an encore almost till Gable and Benjamin interrupted it. They're so boring, but this match was not boring. Corey and Byron were gold on commentary. Absolutely gold. arguing over Rusev Day and the New Day. And I think Byron told Corey to shut up. And Tom lost it. I was like, did you just tell him to shut up? Like, Corey beat you up, right? It was great. Oh, man. When the Usos came out, they did the 12 lockdown days of Christmas because this is the Uso Penitentiary. And when we get into this match, everyone was money. Everybody. Every single person in this match, money. I'd put this up here as a match of the year candidate or a tag team match of the year candidate. It's definitely worth it. I think that definitely works for one of these matches. This is one of those matches that qualify being a tag team match of the year. Benjamin and Gable were money. And Benjamin's spot when he whichever Uso it is, I cannot tell Jimmy and Jay apart. I try and I fail miserably every time. When he grabbed one of them and he threw him halfway across the ring from the top rope, Jesus Christ, insane. And then when he catch, who was it did he catch? Was it Kofi? I think Kofi went for a springboard, something, or drop kick, just power bombed him. It was nasty. I'm like, Benjamin is just raw power. And Gable, we're about to get to Gable. The teasers for Rusev Day winning, phenomenal, just magnificent. I loved it. They really got me because I thought Rusev was gonna finally get some more gold around his waist. No, it just didn't happen. And then comes Chad. What I've said in the past is money. Chad Gable should be a solo act, and I'm not trying to diss Benjamin. But I'm just saying, if Benjamin couldn't make it in time to be in the tag team division, Gable would be absolutely fine by himself. He is a monster. The kid is strong. He's really powerful, but he's small. He did 3 Chaos Theories. One to Aiden English, landing right on the back of his head. He's German suplex Rusev. He did a Chaos Theory to Big E. And he almost did one to Jimmy Uso, Jay Uso, whichever Uso. They're twins. I don't know the difference. It's hard to tell. I would have to actually know them personally. But he almost does it. Gets super kick, splash, Uso splash, 1, 2, 3. That's it. And it was 2 Chaos Theories, not 3. And Usos retain the belts. Love it. Great match. Next up was the Lumberjack match. Oh, great. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna just move that out the way. Got a text message. Anyway, Lumberjack match. Natty versus Charlotte. Now, just want to be clear. I love Natalya. Always have loved Natalya. She's been my favorite for a very long time. When the women's division was treated like crap, Natty was the one that made it look like $1 million that these women can go. I love Natty. I love her so much. She's the best. Smart Kingdom loves Natty. She liked our tweet, so yes, she loves us. We love her. But this match was okay. Compared to the last 2 matches, this match was very little sloppy to me. I didn't like it too much, but it was okay. Charlotte was made to look like Wonder Woman because every single woman, except Naomi, attacked Charlotte on the outside. Every time she went out there, everyone just ganged up on her and beat her up. Some of the spots were a little sloppy, except that moonsault and Naomi's plancha deal. Charlotte wins after Natty goes for another sharpshooter. She switches it up, counters it, it goes into a figure 8, and that's it. Now, post-match, Natty says she's turning her back on us. She's after holding the women's division down for 10 plus years. I hope this isn't the end of Natty. I'm going to be quite upset if she's gone. It's going to piss me off because she's the best. I don't know what this means for Natty. I have to watch SmackDown to see if they elaborated on that because I didn't get a chance to. But Yeah, that was it. Charlotte retains. By the way, I love how Corey Graves was like, oh, Charlotte didn't have any allies in the fight when Naomi's right there. Like, she's the one that's helping you out, the only one. So, what the hell, Corey? What the hell? There was a Singh Brothers promo. I didn't pay attention to it. It was just about how Jinder's in deep meditation. He cannot be bothered for interviews right now because he's Jinder Mahal, the modern day Maharaja. He is going to beat AJ Styles. Nah. After that, Bludgeon Brothers squashed Breezango in about 2 minutes or 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Then they did the promo. The up is down and down is up. And I'm Harper and this is Rowan. Bludgeon Brothers. And I'm like, cool. All right. Cool. We cut to a backstage segment with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, or what I like to call them, Cole Zayn. Dasha asks, what will happen if they lose the match? And you should have saw the look Kevin and Sami gave her. Like, girl, do you not know who we are? I can leave WWE now and get booked tomorrow. Both of us can do that. I can go to New Japan if I wanted to, or Ring of Honor. Hell, Impact would definitely want us. I can go anywhere. I'm getting paid regardless. I will get paid. So it was a priceless look. You have to go back and look at it And the next match is Cole Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Randy Orton. Now, initially I was pissed that this was not the main event. And I had a reason why. The reason was because we built this storyline up so much. We've been progressing this one and kind of putting the main event, which was AJ and Jinder, on the back burner. Like, we weren't really worried about that because two guys are about to either lose their jobs or they're going to retain their jobs. And I get it's Clash of Champions. I get it. But this one had more people invested compared to AJ versus Jinder. Because I think either he was going to win or lose. Simple as that. Kevin and Sami potentially losing their jobs, though, which seems crazy by WWE because why would they let two talent like that go? Insane. But I was mad that it wasn't the main event. I wrote that down. The match overall, though, two refs in a tag match does not make any sense. Now, if it was a multi-tag match and it was elimination style, like we have 8 tag teams in a match, I can't. And like a member of each tag team is going to be in the ring at the same time. Then 2 refs would make sense. But for just a regular tag match, it didn't work for me at all. Kind of hindered the match and the storyline. Because Daniel didn't need to be in there, really. But he did. So the match was kind of rehearsed, like, because you have to rehearse this. It got turned into a sitcom when Shane, when you take this side and I take that side and you count there, I count here. This is how this is going to work here for the rest of the day. You don't stay over there. And Brian's like, fine, man, cool, it doesn't matter. And cool, that was it. I love the storyline, but this match overall was underwhelming. And the finish was simply this. So who went with what? Let's go over this real quick. So Randy Orton hits RKO on Sami Zayn, and Shane goes to pin. Shane goes to count. I'm sorry. 1, 2, and Brian gets pushed by Owens on the Shane. So Shane flips out. I was like, "What the f? What are you doing? What the hell are you doing?" Blah 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 blah. Cool. KO gets RKO'd, but Sami goes for a roll up. Shane goes to count 1, 2, and he stops. He just stops. And Sami was like, what the hell are you doing? That's not what, no. And him and Brian's like, you're disgraceful. Randy goes for another RKO, but it gets reversed into I think it was a small package or a schoolboy. And 1, 2, 3, fast count by Brian. And Cole Zayn keeps their jobs. And it just looked weird. The indie guys won. They won. Daniel looked out for his buddies, according to Byron Saxton. This entire thing was weird. I guess this is planting more seeds for the potential Daniel Bryan versus Shane McMahon match at WrestleMania. for control of SmackDown Live. That may be where they're going, but I don't know. I didn't get to see SmackDown afterwards, so I have to watch SmackDown. And to our main event is AJ Styles versus Jinder Mahal. Listen, Jinder has had some stinker matches. This match with AJ, the way he wrestled, best match of Jinder's entire career. I can stand by that. It's the best match of his career. And it was great. He worked like an old 80s wrestler. Just attack one body part and just dismantle it. And he got most of the offense in the match, which was surprising. That's till AJ got his knee. Now, what I mean by this, Jinder went for a move and landed on his knee wrong. It looked like it wasn't a big deal. He just kind of shrugged it off and continued to be offensive on AJ. Fine. Follower boys kind of get involved. One gets a Styles Clash, one gets a Phenomenal Forearm. Every time AJ went for the Phenomenal Forearm, Jinder had an answer for it. If he went for the Styles Clash, Jinder had an answer for it, but he didn't have an answer for the calf killer or calf crusher as it's known in WWE. And after almost escaping once, he tried to escape again. Jinder just couldn't get out. AJ pulled back. Jinder had to tap, and that was the end of the match. It was a really good match. Everyone went home happy, and that was the end of Clash of Champions. If I had to grade it, because I'm going to write down my grade, the final grade of Clash of Champions will be, besides that one stinker, well, not stinker, that okay match, I'm going to give it a B. It gets a B. See? It gets a B. It gets a B. And why do I do that? We have technology. We can front face now. It gets a B. I enjoyed most of the matches on this show. The Kozane thing I wish it wasn't a double ref match. I kind of wish it was just them and Shane screwed them over for them to lose their jobs. That would have been more interesting. And it would be cool to see how that story would progress compared to what happened tonight. Not tonight. What happened on that Sunday night. But, yeah, it would have been interesting to see how Sammy and Kevin would have came back, or how Brian would have brought them back to the company if Shane would have deliberately screwed them out of their jobs. It would have really made Shane look like a bad guy. The Lumberjack match was okay. I like the little twist at the end that Natty might be leaving, but the match as a whole, I didn't like the fact that Charlotte was just getting beat up by everyone, and Natty just did a couple moves, and that was that. Benjamin and Gable and the U.S. title match, clearly those are the matches of the night. The AJ Jinder match, solid match, best match of Jinder's career. It was a great show. I enjoyed it. That's really it. Now, a little bit of news regarding the channel. So I figured the WWE Roundup, that show where we cover all the WWE stuff that happened in the week, that's going to be up at 7 Central. 7 Central. So look that up on Google where that may pertain to you, because I didn't do it. Sorry. But 7 Central. If it's not 7, it's going to be 8, depending on how life goes, because, life can throw curveballs at you, and you have to do things differently. So that's it. I'm MCZX. I hope you enjoyed Clash of Champions. Tell me what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Well, tomorrow on Thursday. All right, later. Bye.